G'day guys, Fitcho here, and I'm finally back uploading videos on YouTube. I know it's been a while and I've been a bit inconsistent and all over the place, but I am back and hopefully a little bit more consistent this time. I've had uni and personal stuff going on, so I haven't been able to upload much recently, but I am back now. And hopefully I'll keep it up this time. I really want to. I do enjoy making videos for you guys, and as long as I can find the time, I definitely want to be doing that. Now, today we're actually on Project Cars 2, not on F1, a different game. I haven't made a video on this game in quite a while, if ever. I'm not 100% sure. But the other day, my friend Brock Does Stuff told me that Group C cars around Bathurst are a bit mad, so I tried it out, and they are definitely a bit mad, and I thought, how can I make this a bit madder? And I thought, why not do a 3-lap race around Bathurst with the infamous Project Cars AI in Group C cars. But before we get into the race, I'm going to take you guys on a hot lap just to show you how insane this actually is. Let's do it. Through the final corner we go to start our flying lap of the greatest Grand Prix length racetrack in the world. Mount Panorama Bathurst is down to hell corner. We go back into second gear. It looks like it should be a really simple corner, hell corner, just a 90-degree left-hander, but it's actually quite a tricky corner. It's now out onto Mountain Straight we go, up through the gears with our good old H-pattern gearbox in this Group C monster, and as you can see, the pedal cam is going, so you can see my feet dancing around. Is now down into Griffin's Bend, down to third gear, and flick it in. I could have taken a little bit more speed through there if I wanted. Is now into the cutting, down to third, then down to second. So easy to lock up like I did, and then so careful coming on the power out of there. So easy to losers. Now through Reed Park, careful of the wall on the left. We've got a nice line through there as now we go across the top of the mountain through Sulman Park as now we come up to McPhillamy. I have a big lift through McPhillamy. It's so easy to end up in the gravel as now we plunge over Skyline through the S as we come up to the dipper. Just fucking send it through the dipper. No mechanical sympathy whatsoever. Careful of that wall on the outside as now we come up to Forest Elbow, a very tricky downhill braking zone into a tight left-hander in a very important corner, because you run off that corner, it determines your top speed down the long Conrod Straight, which we are now onto now. And now you just stop and breathe, because across the top of the mountain in this car, it is fucking insane. As now we come up to the chase, the fastest corner in Australia. Apparently I've gone too wide there and invalidated my lap, but I don't care. Down to second gear, careful of the curb on the left, back up to third. Only one corner left to navigate. That is Murray's corner. As now we go back to third, back to second. Keep it nice and tidy through the final corner. We've nailed the lap so far, or close enough, up to the line, and it's going to be a 1:49.7. My best lap in this car around that track. It was invalidated, but it wasn't really a big invalidation. I just went slightly wide coming into the chase, which is what you normally do. You use that extra bit of track, but so be it. But that was the lap of Mount Panorama Bathurst in a Group C monster, and that was just by myself on the track. Now we're going to do that with the infamous Project Cars 2 AI. Wish me luck. Here we go, we've got a 32 car field of Group C cars here at Bathurst, and I am starting dead last in 32nd out of 32 cars. We've got 5 lights, and it is lights out, and away we go. A fair bit of wheel spin off the line. It hasn't been the best start in the world, and I should probably add that I've upped the AI aggression to the max setting of 100, so this could get a little bit interesting as we head through Hell Corner for the first time in this race. Fairly controlled through there as everyone managed to find their way with very minimal contact. As now onto Mountain Straight we go, and I've got absolutely nowhere to go with this run. Fuck it, I'm taking it half to the grass. I'm going to make that move. I don't care how legal that is. The game hasn't said anything. And oh, there's a huge crash at Griffin's Bend, and I've just tunneled under a whole lot of cars, and I am somehow still going with no damage. Maybe damage is off. I thought it was on, but we've just tunneled under everyone, and we are still going. That was a bit insane. We've had a nice run across the top of the mountain, and we've caught up to the big battle pack for the lead. We are now sitting in 12th place, so we have made up 20 places on this opening lap, and I think about half of them was from driving under them. But we are now onto Conrod Straight for the first of 3 times in this race, and I don't think we're going to be close enough as we head into the chase to make an audacious dive up the inside. But we definitely do gain a little bit of ground in the braking zone, though we did run it a little bit deep. Oh, they're really backing up down into Murray's corner. The final corner as the turbo just kicks in and the car almost gets away from me. Can I try something? Down into hell corner. Yes, I'm going to think about it, but not quite close enough on lap number 2. We've got a bad run out of hell corner thanks to that audacious attempt down the inside, but it's starting to come back to us, getting in the slipstream of 11th place. We're going to dive up his inside as we head down towards Griffin's Bend. We've gone a little bit earlier than him on the brakes. We take more speed and he's got nowhere to go on the outside, and we make that move now up into 11th as we head into the cutting as, oh, I've just been hit with a wall of understeer and I can't see where I'm going. I can't see where I'm going right now.
The suspension's been damaged. The car will drive funny, so you may need to come in for repairs.
Yeah, the suspension has been damaged right from that first turn 2 incident, and it just caught me out how much it was damaged when I just turned into the cutting there, and the car just didn't turn like it normally does, and we are stuck under this car. This is insane. Oh god, that is fantastic. I'm just buried under this car and I cannot get out. Just look at that. That is... Jesus Christ. Let's give this another go, I think. Here we go, attempt number 2. We're on the grid, up into first gear. The lights are coming on and we are away. A pretty good start this time as we go straight up the middle as we try to find our way towards the inside as we head down towards hell corners. There is a lot of contact down the straight as we head into the first corner. We somehow managed to get our way through there as we're going to dive to the right as we get a very nice run out of that corner. We're already up into 23rd spot and we have absolutely nowhere to go right now. Can we just do this down the grass? This is a bit cheeky. Oh my god, the AI have crashed right there. Oh, there's a car flipped. I'm going to jump into replay to see what the hell has just happened there behind me. You could see it out my left window, and I look back and there's cars flying. You can see me just sneaking up the inside quite nicely there. As now onto Mountain Straight we go. This is where I got a little bit cheeky. Just onto the grass. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. There's no contact between me and the 2 cars on the outside. That is them having their own accident. Here we go. I think I'm spectating the right car now. Oh my lordy lord. That is a biggie. That is a real biggie. The 2 AI cars on my outside just get a little bit caught up. You can see the guy that's had the big crash has just gone into the back of this other guy. He's pushed himself wide by doing so and into the end of the tire wall. Oh my, and then back across the track. That is a big crash. That is a very big crash, but that is behind us. We have not been caught up, so I'm going to keep going. I have nothing to worry about right now. Where am I? I'm coming up to the cutting, I think. I'm in 3rd gear. So, I've changed cameras. How have I done that? Right, okay, sorted. Back into cockpit cam as we head into the cutting. Everyone going very slow. Can we sneak our way around the outside? Yes, we can. Making up a fuck ton of positions there. Now up into 4th gear as we head through Reed Park. This car in front of me just fucking brake checked me, and I've locked the rears going through Reed Park, and I've lost a position out of that. That was quite scary. I had to get on the brakes. That was meant to be an almost flat out corner, and he was using the brakes, and it scared the daylights out of me. As now we head over Skyline for the first time in this race, down through the S's, as now we head into the dipper. Just throw the car in, back onto the power, up into 3rd gear as we head down towards Forest Elbow. Now, can we sneak it up the inside? That's aggressive, a bit jammy, but fuck it. We've got the move done, and we didn't pick up too much damage from it as we are now up into 17th place. We've got another 16 moves to make in 3 laps, or 2 laps, and a handful of corners. This is going to be a real challenge to win this race, but I'll be honest, 3 laps, 31 cars to overtake. I was never expecting to win this race. Is down to the chase. We go, making up a lot of time there as we go quite late on the brakes. We do exactly what the car in front of us did and clip the grass and have a little bit of a moment as we head down towards the final corner. We're going so slow, and I had just nowhere to go, and I've almost lost the car coming out of that final corner. This car is insane. The turbo in it really kicks in 2nd gear, and coming off these slower corners, like the last corner and the first corner, you can really feel it, and especially coming out of the cutting. That's probably where it is the worst, especially with the undulation changes. The rear gets a little bit light. But now up Mountain Straight, can we just send this up the inside into Griffin's Bend? Yes, we can, but someone's going a little bit sideways, and I've gone way too deep, and I just noticed there's a car up ahead of me that is running without a rear wing right now, so that'll explain why he was so slow through there. As okay, we've touched him up on the rear end. We'll just ignore what I just did there and just keep driving, I think. Oh, they're going very slow in front of us as we come through McPhillamy. There's the car without the rear wing. Oh, he's been hit by the AI, and we've just dived up the inside over Skyline. That is a very aggressive move. We've somehow made that work as we clip the inside wall at the dipper. I was so excited about that move that I got my turning point a little bit wrong there. We've somehow kept this car in one piece, and we are now up into 13th place, and there is a big train just ahead of us. You can see him on the mini-map, not far in front of us. There's got a little bit of work to do to catch up to them, and one lap of racing left to go. Can we make the top 10? Here we go. Final lap is underway as we head through Hell Corner for the very last time in this race. Just bounce off the rev limiter a little bit there, and that's going to affect our top speed down Mountain Straight. As you can see, the big train of cars is not too far ahead of us as they head through Griffins for the final time in this race. Oh, we're catching up to them across the top of the mountain. Through Sulman we go. This is not a fun place to be catching up to slower cars. We got a fair bit of understeer as we headed into McPhillamy over Skyline for the final time in this race. Is down to the dip. We've run it a little bit too deep there. Not the best line at all as the car gets a little bit loose on the X's. Now down towards Forest Elbow. He's just parked it right in front of us, and we've got a little bit deep because of that lock in the brakes. I put my brake pressure up a little bit. I put a bit more pressure on the pedal when he was going so slow in front of us, and that caused us to lock up. We've got an amazing run down Conrod Straight. We're just going to sneak past him so easily, and I don't think a top 10 is on the cards right now. We have about 3 corners to go through the chases. He's just dived up our inside there. I didn't even see that coming. And he's just spun himself out, I think, on our rear end. Is down to Murray's, the final corner. There's no chance of picking up any more positions. Oh, the car almost got away from me there. And across the line we go. 32nd to 12th in that race. That's what, 20 positions made up. So I'd say that was a pretty decent effort. That was a bit insane, I won't lie. Group C cars at Bathurst is something else. It is so fun, especially with the H pattern, heel towing and all that. It is so much fun to drive, but it is a little bit insane, especially when you chuck some AI cars on there. It makes it a little bit more interesting, especially when you put their aggression up to the max. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. That is going to do it. If you got any other ideas for some crazy car and track combinations you want to see me try out on I don't know, Project Cars, Assetto Corsa, F1, although there's nothing crazy to do on F1. But you get my point. If you got any ideas of things you want to see me do, crazy cars, crazy tracks, make sure you do let me know, because I do enjoy doing this random car and track combinations, just driving. I find it a lot of fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you do leave a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.